Hi Cancer, how are you guys? Thank you for joining me here for your monthly relationship reading. Please know that on this channel I provide two different kinds of readings. One is monthly in-depth reading, which is more focused on your energy, and which is like a longer reading, and then the relationship reading, which is like I focus on your energy and the person you are dealing with. So if you're not into, if you're not looking for any kind of love or relationship reading, please check out the monthly reading, which is more focused on your energy, different aspect of your energy, so you may get something out there. Okay, all right, without any further delay, let's get into this. Let's see what's in your heart space. It's just Three of Wands. Okay, what is the energy that driving you to be in Three of Wands energy? What is the driving force for Three of Wands energy? Page of Wands, lot of fiery. Okay, what is the advice? Lovers is the advice. Okay, I'm gonna get on what is your external energy, how you are showing up. I'm not gonna take that. How you are showing up in this place, in this relationship. What's your external energy? What's the external energy for Cancer? Okay. Horse. It wanted to come because it came before, okay? That's Chariot. That's you. Okay. Before I go to their energy, let me get give me a card for Page of Wands. Okay. The Fool. Give me a card for Lovers. I can already tell it's really, I feel like it's gonna be a nice reading. I did 2 readings yesterday, Scorpio and Gemini. It was a little heavy. So, okay. Lovers. Okay. Father of Pentacles, which is like King of Pentacles. Alright. Okay. So now get to their energy. I'm gonna use this. What's in their heart space? What's in their heart space? What's in their heart space? Nine of Wands. Okay. What's the driving force for them to be in a Nine of Wands? What is the driving force? Them to be in a Nine of Wands. Oh, bunch of heart came out. Not gonna take it. Okay, this one has to come. Eight of Wands. So you both have a lot of wands. Okay, what's the advice for them? What's the advice? Eight of Pentacles. So 8, 8, 9. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Their advice. Okay. So how they are coming off, what's their external energy to you or in this space towards this relationship? What's their external energy? Okay, ego. Okay, and now I'm gonna get another layer of cards for, give me a card for Nine of Wands. A card for Nine of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands. Give me a card for Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. We got the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on. So I feel that what you want, you are looking at, you want to see the new version of you. You are really looking at what is gonna be, because you have a vision for this relationship and how this relationship can go, and you are pretty excited about it, even though it feels a little uncharted territory for you. But you are ready to take the jump because you are just tired of being shackled down, not by any others but by your own limitations. And you feel like somehow this time is making you feel that this is the time to do what you really feel like doing, without considering, or not considering, without getting too worried by the material consequences or some kind of material loss. You are really looking at, with the Three of Wands, that's what you want. You want to, this, like, because it's a new territory for you, maybe new way of doing things, maybe new way of connecting with this person, maybe new way of, maybe let's say you are not really, like, maybe you always wanted like a conventional relationship, but with this person you feel like, you know what, it's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna go unconventional, which is very new thing for you. But you also feel that with this you are gonna get a sense of freedom. You are gonna expand your own personality border. Yes, I don't think you are hesitating though. I really think that you are ready. You have been wondering about it. You have wondered about it quite a long time, that how it's gonna be. You still don't see the entire path in front of you because this is something new. But with Fool and Horse and Page of Wands, you are really banking on your will, banking on your this passion and the dedication that you feel towards this new beginning. And I'm saying they in their heart space, they have Nine of Wands and Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like that whosoever you are dealing with, they're little stubborn when it comes to this, how this relationship can pan out. they definitely want a stability. They definitely see um, a committed, maybe it doesn't have to be conventional commitment, but like where two people feel safe and secure with each other emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. That kind of commitment they want, but they also wanna do it in their own way. Other If they don't do in their own way, they feel very vulnerable, and then they feel like their own identity is kind of being challenged, and then they get very defensive. And maybe that's why you have gone through this energy from them. That's why you are kind of, you know you realize that this is not a battle of ego. This is not a battle of ego, and you realize that you really want this, so you are changing your own way of doing things. You are being the flexible one here, and you are also coming off as a horse, which is like all about freedom. You are letting them know that through your energy, even if it's not through verbally, through your energy you are letting them know that you are ready to take the plunge. You are ready to take the plunge into this new thing. This is interesting, that what makes them so stuck in their own way, like they want to do it in their own way. Because if they don't do it in their own way, they feel very, I feel like you are dealing with a person who does very good job when there is not much going on. I mean, they are like very focused kind of person who does one thing at a time. But when you give like a multiple they are not really a multitasker. Like when it comes to relationship, if you are showing them, if you need, like they're like this, like if they're focusing on material stability, they're very good at focusing on that. But if you bring emotional vulnerability, then they get very confused. They can focus one thing at a time. And I feel like with you two, there is like a lot of different kind of energy that flowing towards, and that gets them, then they feel like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. And then they fear of failing it. Then they fear, even though they want this new beginning, they want this passionate thing, but they just operate a little different, Cancer. So I think you understand that by now. They are very thorough, methodical. They want to do one step at a time. If too many things come and throw it their way, they feel a little, or it could be you, just take it as it resonates. They feel a little guarded. They just don't know how to navigate through different kind of energy at the same time. But the funny part is they coming off as ego, so they don't show that part to you. They show, but I feel like you are very intuitive. You already know what's the what goes on underneath, but they are coming off as if they got it under control. They come off as if very controlled, very knowing what's the situation is demanding, and kind of, yeah, I know, like very calm and cool. But inside they are really, really, when multiple things comes to their way in terms of this relationship, they just get very guarded. That's what I'm getting. I also feel maybe this person is extremely sensitive and very attuned with like energy around. Maybe they're empath, or you know just very sensitive towards energy, and they get multiple energy, then they don't know how to make one energy into action, because they just feel so much. Because in their advice, spirit is asking them to more focused on pentacles, 8 of pentacles, which is all about building, all about methodical approach to make oneself secure and safe. And they are also asking, not, high priestess in reverse. High priestess is all about intuition. I really feel that this person is very sensitive towards energy, not to specifically you. I mean, of course they are, but in general, they are just very sensitive towards their surrounding energy. So when many things happen at the same time in your relationship, it just confuse them. It's not even confusion, they just feel like it just overwhelm them, and they just feel like they don't know which way to go, and they feel like they need to guard their identity, otherwise they are just gonna be lost in the waves of energy that flowing towards them. So they feel very protective of themselves. So spirit is asking them that, like, change the orientation of their energy and gearing more towards the pentacle, earthy energy, build step by step. And I feel like you are getting into that. Maybe you are more free flowing kind of person. They are too, but it just, they cannot function in free flowing, even though they feel all this free flowing energy, but they cannot just function in reality with the free flowing energy. It just create a lot of chaos in their mind. But I think you are understanding that, that's why you are ready to take the jump, ready to take a new way of doing things, and you are wondering, the Three of Wands, that how that space gonna shape you as a person. But you are very confident with that, you really want this, so you are like, you know what, I'm gonna take this new path. Everything has its first day, right? So you are coming from a very optimistic space. And your guidance is, your advice is the Lovers and the Father of Pentacles, which is like King of Pentacles. The Lover is all about spiritual soul connection, and be open to each other, let other person in their own form. And I think you are already doing it, because they have Eight of Pentacles at their advice, and you have Father of Pentacles, which is like King of Pentacles. So you are realizing that it needs to happen step by step, otherwise this relationship not gonna go off the ground. Because even if it is already off the ground, it's not gonna go further, because there is some kind of hindrance of energy influences. So spirit is asking you to have this open arm to this connection and to your own being, and the new way that you are trying to reform yourself, and focus on the stability, not just a momentary passion, but the stability that can bring that can this relationship can bring, and focus on that and be open to that. I think you are pretty solid about that. I really feel getting this feeling that you are already kind of made up your mind and you are ready to go for it. Because even though they don't come up, they don't tell all these things, they are in internal turmoil to you, but you are extremely sensitive sign in general, so you kind of pick up on these things. Yeah, I think that's it for now, Cancer. So if you like, please do like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I love to hear from you. That way you can support the channel, and I will see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye.